Yeah, he gonna shut the door. I'm gonna come on in here and get it pimping.
Hold up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, what's good?
Can you help me understand girls so I do not choose the wrong one?
Oh man,
Boy.
I like this dude for that question now. I've
Yeah.
been waiting for him to ask
yeah,
that.
it's a good
Yeah.
one. The reason why I am the man who I am, reason why I want to do the things that I want to do. A lot of the principles of manhood that I do know come from the Harvey Foundation.
Wow. See that for me, man, it just lifts me because, you know, you put this work in. I know how important that camp is to these boys.
My name's Winton Harvey. I'm
Steve Harvey's son.
I am. There you go. Boom, you beat me to it. I'm just here right now to make sure everything is going well and nothing gets messed up technologically. I'm about to make sure that this door is closed real quick so the sound isn't messed up, and I will be right back.
Yeah, he gonna shut the door. I'm gonna come on in here and get it pimping.
Hold up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, what's good?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man,
What's up,
Oh
what's up,
man,
Mike?
I ain't
What's going on,
expect that.
man?
I ain't
What's up
expect
with you,
that.
pimp?
I ain't
what's
expect
going on? How you
that.
feeling?
Hey, man, I'm quarantined. I just wanted to come in
Okay.
and start talking to y'all, man, and answer a few questions for y'all and just say, man, listen, I do this because my father died, man, when I was 43.
Yeah.
And my father was very active in my life, man. And at his funeral, when I was looking at my greatest mentor and the dude that made me who I am today, when I was looking at him in the casket, I was so sad. And I was at the same time grateful because I said, man, if it wasn't for this dude right here, I don't get to be me, because this dude right here put some stuff in here, man. And my father only went to the 3rd grade. Mm-hmm. My father was poor. My mother taught my father how to read and write. So my father was just this, but he poured some stuff into my head about work ethic. And then my mama taught me about faith. So them two things right there. But as he was laying in the casket, I said to myself, I said, man, what would I have been without a role model? What would I have been if this man had not affected me? And I would have been in trouble.
Yeah.
I would have been in a lot of trouble. So I said, and from that day on, I mean, as a young comedian, man, when I was just on the Apollo, I used to go to detention centers around the country and speak at the big detention center, Augusta, Savannah. I used to go to youth prisons and just ask the people, could I talk? I was performing on Saturday during the day. They would let me come and talk to young people. A couple of those kids have gotten out of the juvenile detention centers and went on to become teachers and coaches and stuff themselves. So I said, man, I got to take this to the next level. So I started my mentoring camp, and I meet young guys like yourself who are sometimes absent of fathers. And, you know, man, when you're absent of a father, man, I heard somebody say one time that when a boy's father is missing, he has a hole in his soul the shape of his father. And I said, man, maybe if I could get together some men who grew up fatherless themselves, but have turned out to be great men, if I could get them to mentor some of these young guys and help me put on a program to bring these cats to my camp and talk to them and let them meet mentors and men that they can exchange numbers with who are in the military, police officers, you know, ministers, all types of dudes, you know, entertainers. And maybe I can put these men in these young boys' lives and help them walk them through manhood, you see? So that's why I started this program. And so every now and then they find cats like yourself, Caden and Gavin, and we're gonna talk to Isaiah, who I've known for years. How long I've known you now, Isaiah?
Since I was 12. I'm 23 now. So,
man, this dude comes to the camp every year.
Yep.
Every year as a junior counselor helping me out, man. I've been knowing this dude a long time. And it's just good to see. I'm gonna let him tell you a story in a minute. But let me start with you, Caden. How you doing?
I'm excellent, sir.
Yeah, how are you 13?
14.
14? Oh, excuse me. You gotta get that other number. Gotta get that other number. That's huh?
So you gotta be careful.
Yeah, you need that other number. That move you up the food chain with them girls, see.
Sometimes I say I'm 15.
I know, man.
But
You got that Versace shirt on, you know, get you a toothbrush and brush that mustache, make it grow quick. Hey, so Caden, let me ask you something, man. What's been on your mind, man? You in school? You doing pretty good in school?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've been doing pretty good in school. Pretty good.
Okay, good. So you got any questions for me? Anything you want to ask?
My first question, first of all, was I made some mistakes in the past because of others. My question is, should I still be close or friends with people that has convinced me or was trying to convince me to do something that was wrong or I am not interested in?
Oh, absolutely not. Because those are not your friends. Anybody that's a friend of yours is not going to want to see you in danger. Anybody that's a friend of yours will try to save you from perilous situations. Anybody that's a friend of yours really wants the best for you. So if you got guys out there that's putting peer pressure on you to do some things that you know, see, here's the deal, man. You know the difference between right and wrong, don't you?
Sir?
Of course you do. We live in an age now where it ain't that hard to figure out. Y'all got the internet. So I ain't had the internet when I was growing up. I couldn't look up nothing. I was listening, hoping I was getting it right. You guys, you know the difference between right and wrong. If something feels wrong, if something sounds wrong, and if something looks wrong, then dog, it's wrong. And if you go that way, you're gonna be wrong too. So you have no obligation to try to remain friends with people who are trying to lead you down the wrong path. Let them go. I'm gonna tell you a true story. I was in high school, man, and there was a teacher that taught me psychology. His name was Ray Davis. And he was a white teacher, man. We were all black high school. There were no white students at my high school. Glenville High School had no white students in 1972, 3, and 4. None. Wasn't no busing, nothing. We was hood. We was a tough school, man. And I was hanging out with two dudes who I can't say their names, but anyway, I was hanging out with two really bad dudes. This teacher came to my house. I was in the 11th grade. Came to my house at night. Everybody was looking at him get out the car. You know, the little hoodlums and thugs started coming up the street, but he didn't care. He walked and rang the doorbell. He didn't ask, could he come over? He just surprised. He sat my mother and father down and he said, your son, I can tell you right now, was raised the right way, but he's hanging with the wrong crowd. And he has potential written all over him. He said, this young man is going to be something special in this world. He said, I don't know what it is, but he's going to be something special. But if he don't get away from these two guys right here, they're going to lead him down the wrong path. And I was sitting there so tripped out because I said, man, this dude then came over here in my hood and man, this ain't nothing to play with. You can't come over here. And my father sat there and said, I appreciate you coming and telling me this. And he left, and my father talked to me. He said, son, now, you know, I was past the whooping stage, but my father would take his fist and punch me in my chest in a heartbeat. He said, because, you know, you're going to act like a man, then we're going to fight like men. And my father whooped my ass. I'm talking about, man, my father had hands, man. He was, rough dude, man. He said, but listen, I ain't gonna have to knock you out on this one. Because if you keep hanging with these boys, they're gonna ruin your life and you're gonna be in prison. Now, that changed my life and caused me to think, why am I hanging with these two dudes? Let me fast forward. Both of these dudes today is in prison doing life sentences. Both of them are in prison doing life sentences today. Today. I send money and put it on their books every now and then. You understand? Because I liked them, we was cool, but they was gonna lead me the wrong way. Had I gone that way, then I ain't sitting in this chair that I'm in. I ain't on TV. I don't travel the world. My dreams get put on hold. I never reach my potential. Everything is gone. You, Caden, cannot let people lead you the wrong way because God has a plan for you. See, let me tell you something. Let's think about this right here. Of all of the people in the world that I, Steve Harvey, could be talking to right now, how am I talking to the three of y'all?
It's destined. God made it happen.
Dog, come on, man. God got his hand on y'all.
Yeah.
Because he know there's something special about the three of y'all. That's how I've been in Isaiah's life, man, since he was 12. Since he was 12. That's why I'm in your life now, Caden. See, God, man, he got a plan for you. And it's something special. You know how many boys want to talk to me, man? You know how many boys want to come to my camp? You know how many boys wish they could ask me a question? But today it's you and the other little dude, Gavin, and Isaiah. I'm talking to three dudes. I'm going to talk to three dudes today.
Yeah.
I talk to over 7 million people a week on my radio show. 7 million people. They don't get to see me, ask me no questions, but it's you. So now you got to grab this moment, man.
Yeah.
And this has to be a turning moment for you. And you're going to have a lot of turning moments in your life, but you've got to turn yourself away from these dudes that's trying to lead you the wrong way. Let me ask you a question. If you could be anything you wanted to be, what would you be?
I want to be an engineer or a computer programmer. I want to be successful. I want to own a company or a big establishment in my future.
Wow. How much money you think you'd like to make?
I don't know. Get my mom, my family straight, of course. I want to be wealthy. I don't want to just be rich.
Okay, let me
I want
ask
to
you
be
a question.
wealthy.
How much you think you got to have to be wealthy? Just give me a number you think. If you had, how much money you
I don't
think?
even know.
Come on, let's think about it for a minute.
According to my calculations.
Yeah, that's what I want. There you go. Look it up.
I'm trying to add this up.
Yeah, add this
1
up.
million, 1.5 million or more.
Let me ask you a question. Can you think of anything you could do that somebody would give you $10 for?
Yes.
Jokes.
Gavin, let me talk to you. What would you do, Gavin, that somebody would give you $10 for?
You can go and cut somebody's grass.
Okay, cool. $10. There we go. Caden, what could you do to get somebody to give you $10?
Build something.
Build something. All right. Now, this is what you got to do. If you know how to cut grass and you gifted at it,
Yeah.
if you're gifted at it, and you can really cut grass. I've told this story on my show a million times. I had a partner, man. We used to call him Clippers. I don't care what happened, man. Every time we went somewhere, he couldn't go. And we said, man, why you don't want to go? I got to cut Miss Jackson's yard. Now, he made $2 for the front and $2 for the back. That was $4. All he did, he cut grass, but he could cut patterns in your yard, man. We was kids about 13, but he was gifted at it. He made $4 a house, $2 for the front, $2 from the back. Sometimes they didn't have $4. He'd charge $3 for the front and the back. He live in Cleveland today. You know what he got? He got a landscaping company in Cleveland. You know what he do? He cut grass. You know how much Clipper make right now? All his contracts together, because he cut all of the malls, all of the companies. He got all of the big school contracts. He got 38 trucks on the road. And when it snowed in Cleveland, he cut their grass so good, he put snow plows on the front of the truck and he do all the snow removal. Clipper make $4 million a year gross in his landscape company. But you know what he do? He cut grass.
Wow.
Clipper stayed out of trouble. See, when all us was getting in trouble, getting in cars we wasn't supposed to get in, getting our ass in trouble, Clipper stayed out of all that trouble. Clipper, all he did was cut grass. Clipper making $4 million a year cutting grass, man. You can't do none of that if you in jail.
Yep.
So once that teacher, Ray Davis, he was one of the greatest influence in my life, man, because he came to my house and told my mom and daddy that I was going to be special. And for the first time, I heard somebody outside of my mind, because I thought I was going to be special, but I'd never been able to reaffirm it. For the first time in my mind, I heard somebody say, your son going to be special. And that mattered the world to me, man. Just this one dude told me I could be special. Guess what? I turned out to be special, man. He was not lying. But I quit hanging with them cats, stayed out of trouble, got in a little bit of more trouble, but I got myself together. Walk away from all them friends. You got me, Caden?
Yes, sir.
Gavin, what's happening with you, man?
Well,
How old are you?
I am 14.
Oh, okay. How your schoolwork coming?
I'm doing real good. I'm on the average of A's and B's.
A's and B's.
Yeah.
I've never been able to say that before. Excuse me for being impressed. Hey, boy, let me tell you something. A's and B's. Let me tell you something, man. I was so bad in school. I got a C on my report card. My daddy bought me a bike. Yeah, yeah. I was struggling, man. I got a C and got a damn bike, man. So, Gavin, what you want to be, man, when you grow up?
Well, I want to be a filmmaker.
I wanted to be on TV when I was 10. No cell phones, no internet, none of that was around. I just wanted to be on TV, man, because I saw Bill Cosby on TV, and that was it. I just wanted to be a black person on television, which was unheard of back then. But here I am. So all of this starts with what you start dreaming about. So let me ask you a question. You got any questions for me?
Yes. Okay, Mr. Harvey. I know I'm going to be a successful filmmaker, and I don't just want a woman that I can take that just wants to walk the red carpet. Can you help me understand girls so I do not choose the wrong one?
Oh, man.
Boy.
I like this dude for that question now. I've been waiting for him to ask that.
That's a good one.
Listen, let me tell you something. That is the question that is in every boy's head.
Yeah.
That is the question that's in every young man's head. That is the question that resides in every man's head.
Yeah.
You will be asking and answering that question until you leave planet Earth. I'm an old school cat, man. I'm still trying to understand women. To start the process of getting the right girl, it starts with the process of respecting women.
Yeah.
It's the only way it has to begin.
Yeah.
You can't get a good one without respecting them. And the first woman you've ever loved, for all of us dudes, let me tell you how special women are, man.
Yeah.
Every one of us got a mother.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
There ain't a living soul that don't have a mother.
Right.
Women are the only people who can make other people. We can't do that. Or we can make money. We can make dreams come true. We can build cars, houses. We can build empires. We can become the president of the United States. We can do all that. We can't make no children. Women make them all. Women are responsible for every person on this earth. And the first woman will ever fall in love with is your mama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that right there is the beginning of this process, Gavin. It starts with honoring and respecting women. When you see a dude that don't honor or respect women, you looking at a dude that ain't no real man.
Yep.
I don't care who they are. I don't care if they play basketball. I don't care if they're on TV. I don't care if they're in politics. If you looking at a man that don't respect and honor women, you're looking at a dude that ain't no real man. To not honor and respect women is the beginning of the decline of men.
Right.
That's what's the matter with our society today. We changed our songs around to the part where we stopped respecting women in our music. All of my music when I was growing up was how much we loved women, respected them, needed them, missed them. We spent hours writing songs about women. Well, we let this generation come along with this music now where women is bitches and hoes. This is a part of life, but that's the part we accentuated. And so we got young guys thinking that's how you refer and talk to women. And it's all wrong. It's all wrong. So Gavin, here's the deal.
Okay.
Once you start respecting and honor women, you are going to draw a respectable and honorable woman to you.
Okay.
It's simple. It's the law of attraction. This is how it works. If you respect and honor women, you will draw respectable and honorable women. That's all to it. Look, man, I've made a lot of mistakes in a lot of relationships, but it wasn't because I was dogging women, calling them out their name, being abusive to them, physically, mentally. I was never that guy. I was just making mistakes. I wasn't locked in like I was supposed to be at times. You know, when you get one, you're supposed to get one. You're supposed to one at a time. But we ain't really taught that though, are we? Player.
It's hard.
Player.
It's
Get them
hard.
up, stack them up, rack them up.
It's hard.
Yeah, put the notches in your belt, baby. Put the notches in your gun. All that backfire. That same gun that you put notches in, women turn around and shoot you with that same gun, man.
With no hesitation.
Oh, dog, they blow you up because they brilliant.
Black.
So now, Gavin, you start with respect and honor of women. And then this is the game you playing. Because listen to me, man, let's tell the truth. The reason you want to be a filmmaker or computer engineer or own a business is so you can make money. The only reason you want to make money is because you want to be able to attract the girl of your dreams. The only reason boys play sports is because the cheerleaders is on the side cheering. And is some chicks in the stands watching them. It's the only reason. It's the only reason I'm on TV.
Yeah.
I dress up in suits because of women.
Yes, sir.
I don't dress up in these suits for dudes. Most dudes I know don't even wear suits. I put these suits on for women. I shave for women. I bathe for women. My wife, I spend more money on my wife than I do myself. I give my wife anything she wants, man, if I can do it. Because I want her happy. I want her in my life. So I'll do anything for her. Don't ever be afraid to know that and be about that as a young man, because that's going to attract women. So you got to get yourself together. You want to attract women, the girl of your dreams, walk down that red carpet with, you got to get yourself together, man. You got to have your hair together. You got to have some swag. You got to dress together. You got to know how to talk to them. Psst, psst, hey, yo, hey, shorty. No. Hey, excuse me. What's your name? I don't mean to bother you, but it would mean a lot to me if you would just tell me your name. Bruh, I got a little animated video. Look it up on YouTube. I think I did it.
I saw it last night.
You feel me?
Yeah.
About when I met this girl in college and I didn't know what to say.
Yeah.
And I had to call my big brother.
Yeah.
Hey, dog, because I was in college trying to figure it out. Do you know something, Gavin and Caden? And Isaiah, you're going to be trying to figure this woman thing out till you die. Let me explain something to you, man. I got a couple big ass houses, right? Because I got a wife. If I didn't have a wife, dog, and there wasn't no girls out there, all I need is a room with a refrigerator in it and a flat screen TV. That's it. I would not take a bath every day. If it wasn't no women in the world, why I got to bathe? Ain't no girls.
I hate my odor smell. It's weird.
Right.
Weird.
And you don't want a girl to smell that, right?
So,
So you start taking care of yourself. Now, when you a little boy, oh, you play all day. You didn't give a damn. But see, them girls, you done went to school now, and it's a girl. Now, let me ask you a question. I ain't going to put this on video. Caden, what's her name?
oh, the name. Oh, you found it out.
No, I know it is. What's her name?
She cheated on me, though, yesterday.
That's okay, man. Get your head. It's all right.
Yeah, it's I found it out like right after the little thing yesterday. Like I just checked my DMs and then boom, my homeboy texted me.
Yeah.
And then I texted her and then she said, "Oh, yeah, I did." It's weird.
Oh, that's sad.
Gavin, what's her name? Yeah. Isaiah, what's her name?
There is no her at this current point in time. You know, there was a her. It's not no her at this current point in time.
Yeah, I know, but you're trying something, though.
Oh, yeah, always.
See, fellas, y'all 14, 15, 13. He 23. I'm 63. I wake up every day to impress my girl.
Yeah.
That's what it is, man. This will never, ever leave your mindset. You go to school to get education, to get a girl. You're going to buy a brand new car to attract a girl. You're going to get you a banging watch so when a girl see it, she'll think, now your dude's going to think it's fly, but you don't really give a damn. Everything is about them girls. So your honor and focus of them is the most important thing. And then you will attract. Always be polite to women. Don't ever dog a chick.
Yeah.
Caden, the girl that cheated on you, just got to let it go. Don't call out her name. You ain't got to be cool with her no more. You know, when a person hurts you, you could forgive them. Y'all ain't got to talk no more. It ain't no major loss at 14, partner. So look, man, honor and respect is the best way. Get your education together. Make sure that that you stay on the right path, and you're going to attract the girl of your dreams. Now, you're going to make a few mistakes along the way.
Definitely.
You're going to think that you got the girl of your dreams, but together, y'all didn't work out. When you first saw her, oh my God, that's the one. When y'all got together, you found out it wasn't nothing. Yeah. You got to go through the process. You're going to get your feelings hurt sometime a little bit. You're going to try to laugh it off, but it really hurt.
Yeah.
Just go on and admit that it hurt, because it do. It's a process, man.
Yep.
So you're going to be fine, Mr. Filmmaker. And when you're a filmmaker, the more together you get yourself, the more together of a woman you can attract.
Yep.
All right?
All right.
So, Isaiah, let me talk to you for a second, man.
Yes, sir.
Tell me a little bit about your experience at the camp, what it meant to you.
Well, first, Mr. Harvey, let me just say thank you. I just thinking about like a multitude of my experiences, just being in Chicago and sitting next to Dwayne Wade at the donation gala, or just being at the camp and the many people that I've been introduced to because of the camp. You know, Uncle Ricky or Uncle Blue, just all the people that have come into my life as a byproduct of, you know, this experience. And I just so thankful and honored to have this experience with you, Mr. Harvey. And, you know, the scholarship helped me get through school because I wouldn't have been able to go to school without it. And just being at Morehouse has allowed me to grow.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we got you through school, partner.
Yes, sir. You know, me, my big brother Nick, like just all the people that have been in my life as a byproduct of the foundation. I'm just so thankful and I'm so grateful for you, for the work that you're doing, and for your.
Oh, Nick was another dude at the camp. He went to Morehouse too.
Nick Young, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Frat brother.
Yes, sir. So my experience at the camp, I actually didn't even, and you know, when Mr. Harvey was talking about a plan that God has in your life, I didn't qualify for the camp because I was actually 12 at the time. And we went to a live recording of the morning show. And my mother stood up and asked a question. She said, does he have to be 13 at the time that he applies? And Mr. Harvey responds back and said, how old is your boy? And my mom says 12. And he said, well, I'll see you at the mentoring camp. And because I didn't necessarily qualify at the time, I didn't come in as a regular camper. I came in as a junior mentor. And it was a lot of responsibility at 12 years old that I had to really like assume. And just year after year, things just, you know, they blew up. Like, especially one year, Mr. Harvey saw me out there by the lake that's on the ranch. And he took me with him. We spent the whole day together. We went out to several parts of the ranch that a lot of people don't see. We just spent a lot of time together. He imparted a lot of wisdom in my life. And just a lot of things, the reason why I am the man who I am, I come as a byproduct of working with the foundation. Reason why I want to do the things that I want to do, like nonprofit work here in Atlanta, or like my motivational speaking that I do, and like me teaching in the classroom. A lot of the principles of manhood that I do know come from my parents, and it come from the Harvey Foundation. So I just can't say thank you enough.
Wow. See, this is like important for me, man, because you know, some of these cats that come through the camp, I'm able to stay in touch with a lot of them, man, like Isaiah and Nick and a lot of boys, man, that have come through there. They in the military, man. Kendall's an engineer.
Yep.
What are you doing now, Isaiah?
I'm actually a teacher at Long Middle School. So the young man that you had on last week, he's a 7th grader at the school that I teach at. So.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir. So I'm a teacher at Long Middle School, and I'm also getting my master's in the arts of teaching. I have a podcast. It's called Young Christian and Crazy, and I do motivational speaking around the state of Georgia.
Wow. See, that for me, man, it just lifts me because, you know, you put this work in. I know how important that camp is to these boys.
Yeah.
I know that we take 12 and 13-year-old boys, 14, 15 through 18, and a lot of them, when they hear this stuff coming from another man, because a lot of young dudes grow up with no fathers in their life, and they grow up with their mother, grandmother, aunts, and for the first time, they're hearing a black man tell them, I love you.
Right.
I love you, man. Because there's a lot of that at camp. A lot of these military men who grew up with no fathers, they take these boys under their wings, give them their number, and they walk away and they mentor them all the way through life. Like you was talking about Uncle Ricky and Uncle Blue. These two of my best friends, but they took you under their wings. They took Nick under their wings, and they walked y'all through the process. So when you needed somebody to talk to, you had somebody you could talk to. I mean, look, man, we done went to colleges and gotten boys out of trouble, man. We've negotiated deals for boys because we know how it is, man. They take these black boys and they try to jam them up in the legal system and throw them out and throw away the key. No, man, you can't do our boys like that. We got powerful people. See, I call my frat brothers, I call Benjamin Crump, and we go get these boys. And we just take these dudes, man, and once you come to the camp, we don't let you go. I was mentoring the dude, Big Nate. I'm his mentor. Big Nate called me the other day. You remember Big Nate was at the camp?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Quiet. Nobody talked to him. He was real quiet. Yep. Just a big dude, man. He just texted me the other day. He in quarantine. He done got bored. He done shaved his head. So now he got razor bumps all over his head and his neck is burning and he don't know how to stop it. He called me, Mr. Harvey, Man, I've shaved my head in quarantine, man. I got these razor bumps. I can't even turn my neck. It's just burning. I send him everything to do. You know, and we just got these boys, man, and we help them through life, some things that their mother can't help them with.
Right.
So this is what we're going to do. First of all, I want to thank a couple of sponsors, man, here who always are with me along the way. First of all, Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is great to us at that camp, man. We changed a lot of boys down at that camp, the Chick-fil-A Ranch. And Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is helping us out a great deal. My man Quentin over there at Coca-Cola and a few other people. They're just some of the dedicated partners for my mentoring camp. So I want to thank Chick-fil-A and Coca-Cola. So now here's what I'm going to do. So for Caden and for Gavin, I need you under the fire of detention. I am going to have both of you come to my mentoring camp in Atlanta. I'm going to fly you down with you and your chaperone, your mom, or whoever comes with you. Got to be a legal guardian of some type. And here's the big one.
Okay.
Since you are into computers, Caden, and thinking about it being an engineer, and Gavin, since you're into filmmaking, I have a special STEM camp that I'm doing in Dubai in the Emirates.
Wow.
Dubai in the Emirates.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my favorite cities in the world. So I'm going to fly both of you with me and a lot of other boys and girls over to Dubai in the Emirates.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hey, I've been praying for this.
Atlanta. And y'all got to get a passport, man. So start working on it. You got to get a passport. Yeah, well, you got to, if you ain't got one, you got to get one.
Thank you for this opportunity.
Yeah.
I'm very grateful.
Look, at 14, I had never even been on a plane. First time I got on a plane, I was 16.
I got on the plane when I was 12. That was the first time I got on it.
Mine was 5.
But listen to me, fella. Acorns is also going to fund an investment account for each family for $200. Acorns is a wonderful app. Look it up, man. It's a tremendous way to invest and save. It's just great. And we're going to start your families off with a $200 fund for each one of your families.
Thank you.
And then for each one of your mothers, all of your moms, since Mother's Day is coming up, I'm going to give all the moms a $250 Target gift card for Mother's Day.
Wow.
Okay? So now, let's go down this one more time. We're coming to the camp. As soon as this stuff break up, we can travel again. We're going to do the camp. And then I want you all to come with me to the STEM program that we're doing in Dubai in the Emirates at the end of the year. The Emirates is one of my favorite conglomerations of countries, man. It's just it's a beautiful place.
Very beautiful.
The people are beautiful. The people are so warm and kind and sharing. And they heard my idea about this program, and they got with Paige and this wonderful people over in Dubai, and they decided to fund this entire thing.
Wow.
And you just cannot find people that warm, especially for us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And loving that part of us. So I cannot thank them enough, man. Dubai and the Emirates. And so that's going to be that. Now, Isaiah.
Yes, sir.
My man, I know you're a motivational speaker.
Yes, sir.
And we want you to come back to the camp.
Okay.
Which you always do anyway. And I want you to motivate the next generation of leaders. I want you to be one of the keynote speakers at the camp. This is going to be big for you, man, because you started at this camp. And then what we're going to do is I'm also going to give you a grant to start your nonprofit. We're going to give you a grant for $5,000 to start this nonprofit, man, so you can get it off the ground. God is good, man, all the time, man. Y'all some bad boys. I wish I had.
Thank you so much. Oh, wow.
Thank you.
It's amazing.
Yeah, man. But you know, Isaiah, man, you've really worked yourself into this place, man. You've been working so hard, man. And we've been following you and keeping up with you, man. And got yourself educated, man. You're an educator. You're a motivational speaker. Let's bring that back to the camp and tell these boys your story, man. Because it's always good when these young cats get to hear from somebody right in their age group within that 10-year window. Because these two dudes want to be 18, and then these two dudes want to be 21. And you just got finished with 18 and 21. So it's good for them to hear from you. So I love you all, man. I'm looking forward to seeing you all in Atlanta at the camp, Caden and Gavin. I'm going to see you there, Isaiah. And then I'm looking forward to seeing you all in Dubai, in the Emirates.
Yes, yes, sir.
The most baller city on earth, baby. When you go there, hey man, let me tell you how good this is, man. It's such a peaceful place, man. They are such beautiful people, man. And when you go there, be open. See, listen to me, man. Don't ever be closed-minded. Don't listen to propaganda that you hear from this country about other countries.
Yeah.
There is some places on earth that are absolutely wonderful that are not inside the United States.
Yeah.
And there are some brilliant people around this world. And until I started traveling, I didn't know. And so I know y'all are appreciative, man. I know you're going to make me proud over there. So I love y'all, man. Stay focused.
Yes, sir.
Stay focused until I see y'all.
Yes, sir.
All right?
Yes, sir.
Don't blow this.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I want to meet Isaiah anyway. He live in Atlanta. I can hook up with this dude.
Come on, man. Hey, man, Isaiah might be your mentor. You never know.
Yeah, just thinking about it, like, and
As a matter of fact, when we hang up, Isaiah, you take care of both these dudes.
Yes, sir.
Cool. I ain't even got to ask. I already know. See, we done poured enough into him where he poured back. See, I taught him how to fish.
Yeah.
I didn't give him a fish sandwich. I taught him how to fish.
Yeah.
And just like Jesus had men who were fishermen of men, that's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
We're looking for disciples to come out of that camp and become fishermen of men. All right, man. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all, okay?
Love you too.
All right.
Yeah. I'll talk to y'all, man.
All right, Mr. Harvey.
I love you.